Good morning. This lesson is for my Integrated 1 class. This is lesson number 19. We've got a couple more, 5 more lessons left maybe. Not very many. I hope everyone's doing all right out there. And I want to encourage some of you guys to do your work, all right? There are some of you guys who I told you that you had to do all your work to get credit, and it's an opportunity, all right? So in the scheme of a school experience, this is actually kind of an easy way to earn credit for a semester. And if you're not doing what I ask you to do, and I'm giving you a break, and you don't do everything I ask you to do, I'm not giving you credit. All right, so you have an opportunity. Let's take advantage of this opportunity. If there's any issues with taking advantage of this opportunity, let me know, and I will accommodate you as well as I can and as fairly as I can. But if I told you to do all the assignments and I will pass you, that means do all the assignments, okay? Not missing one, not missing two. That's not the deal. Do them all. All right, and if you put it off, you're going to make a lot of time on a lot of stress and time on your hands. So please make sure we're doing everything we need to do when we need to do it. If you've fallen behind, just try and do a lesson a day. Lesson every 2 days. You might be able to cruise in and not have a stressful last few days of this semester. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into our lesson. Our goals are to identify the 4 types of angles created by intersecting lines. This lesson literally is just identifying what type of angles you have. And it's a pretty easy lesson. You're just going to say, I have this angle, or I have this angle, or I have this angle, or I have this angle. That's it. That's all. No solving, no are they congruent. Just tell me what kind of angle that is. That's it. Okay, and the names of the angles are actually descriptive of where they're at. So let's look at this picture I have on the board. All right, I got 2 lines, which will eventually intersect down here. But that's not the kind of angles I'm interested in. I'm actually interested by the angles that are created from a 3rd line. But before I get started, let's see if we can agree on something. We would consider between the 2 lines to be the interior. We would consider outside the 2 lines to be the exterior. So this is the interior between the lines. Out here is the exterior. Okay? This 3rd line that I'm going to add, this line is called a transversal. Okay? Transversal is the line, the 3rd line that makes the 4 types of angles that we're interested in. Right? This is still the interior. This is still the exterior. Okay? So I'm going to just number the angles that are created here. Okay, so here's my angle 1, here's my angle 2, here's my angle 3, here's my angle 4, here's my angle 5, here's my angle 6, here's my angle 7, and there's my angle 8. There are 8 angles created here. Okay? And we're just literally going to say which of the 4 types of angles that we have. And here they are. They're alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, same side interior angles, and the corresponding angles. All right, so alternate means switching. Interior means they're on the inside. 1 and 4 are alternating. They're switching sides, and they're on the interior, but they're a different type of angle. Those are called linear pairs. We've talked about those. So it wouldn't be angle 1 and 4. It would be angle 1 and 5. These are called alternate interior angles. They're both in the interior and they're alternating sides. Okay, so angle 1 and angle 5, that is an example of alternate interior angles. Another pair of alternate interior angles would be angle 4 and angle 8. Again, they're alternating sides and they're in the interior. Okay, so the angles in your homework problem look like angle 1 and angle 5 or angle 4 and angle 8. You say, I have alternate interior angles. That's all I need out of this assignment. All right, so angle 1 and angle 5 are alternate, as well as angle 4 and angle 8. That's it. I mean, like, this is literally the assignment. The next type of angles are alternate exterior. So we're on the outside, and again, they're going to switch. They're going to alternate sides of the transversal. So angle 2 and angle 6 are alternate exterior angles. as well as angle 3 and angle 7. So if your angles are behaving like angle 2 and 6 or like angle 3 and angle 7, you say, I have alternate interior angles. That's the answer. That's all. Same side interior angles. They're on the same side. They're not alternating, so they're on the same side and they're both in the interior. So that's going to be angle 1 and angle 8. Those are same side interior angles. As well as angle 4 and angle 5. Because again, they're on the same side and they're in the interior. So if your angles are acting like angle 1 and angle 8, or angle 4 and angle 5, you say, I have same side interior angles. That's it. We have one more type of angle pair, sorry, and they're called corresponding. Corresponding means same position, okay? So if I look at this cluster of angles and I look at angle 2 is on the top left. So I need an angle down here that's in the same position. So 2 is in the top left, angle 8 is in the top left. Those would be corresponding angles. So angle 2 and angle 8. Okay. Let's see, who else? Oh, angle 3, that's in the top right. Down here, angle 5 is in the top right. So angle 3 and angle 5, those would be corresponding angles as well. Angle 1 is on the bottom left, as well as angle 7. These are corresponding because they're in the same position. And my last pair of corresponding angles are angle 4 and angle 6. They're on the bottom right. So if your angles are behaving like any of these angles, you say, I have corresponding angles. That's it. Okay. So angle 4 and angle 6. So again, we're looking for any of these 4 types of angles. That's all you're going to tell me. That's all the assignment is I have this type of angle, I have this type of angle, I have this type of angle. I'll take a step back because if you just take a screenshot, I think that would be very helpful for you on this assignment. You know, if we were having the cheat sheet, that's what you guys would be doing. You would be writing legitimately just this. And you just tell me what kind of angles you have. That's it. That's all. So again, let's make sure we do all the assignments I've asked you to do. I want to give as many of you credit for this semester as I can. Again, I hope everyone's doing okay out there. Have a good day, everybody. I'll post the next video on Thursday. Bye, Thursday. Bye, class.